Friends, enemies, and internet losers, I have returned. Hello. My name is Baroness Cameron, the Aging Rockstar, and welcome to the Aging Rockstar Reviews. Now, every once in a while, a rock show comes along that has such a profound effect on your life that it changes your life forever. For instance, look at all the people who went to Woodstock and then never amounted to anything. Bastards. For me, that one gig that changed my life was on November 16th, Wednesday, November 16th, 1988. Yes, almost 20 years ago, and that gig was Bamalama, Bamaloo. It was presented by the one, the only, Nardwuar, the Human Serviette. Now, it was an interesting night because the gig was held in a church, a church basement. One of the headlining bands refers to themselves as the Titans of Teen Trash, and skinheads were hired to do security. Needless to say, one of the skinheads was found having sex in the chapel upstairs, and the money from the door went missing. Now, however, I happen to know for a fact that it was not the skinheads who took the money from the front door. It happened to be a guy in a purple smoking jacket. How do I know? Because I'm the one he took the money from. Yeah, my bad. Needless to say, the manager of the Gruesomes doesn't like me. Now, the Gruesomes were the band that headlined that night. Now, there's a couple of their videos on YouTube. They are, bar none, one of the best Canadian garage bands of all time. There's a couple of videos they have up on YouTube, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you their MySpace address, because if you go to their MySpace, you can hear a few more of their newer songs, and you can get a link to the two videos on YouTube. So if you go to myspace.com/The Gruesomes, that is Gruesomes, The Gruesomes, you can check them out there. So let's play a little bit of their video, and, oh, by the way, if you happen to be a snowboarder or a skier or anything along those lines, try and track down some of the Gruesomes' old stuff, because there's absolutely nothing better than slicing through new powder listening to these guys play music. Check out the Gruesomes. Roll it.
Well, this guy's tough. He's really mean. He rides in a flaming red limousine. He's got two horns and a big cigar. Make a deal with him and you won't get far. It's gotta say, you're gonna know that you'll meet him down below.
So that is the Gruesomes. Now, just to keep sort of an old rant running, there's my Gruesomes t-shirt. Old and faded because, as I said, it is almost 20 years. But, hey, what can you do? Sort of an inside joke for Gruesomes fans. Don't worry about it. Also playing that night was another of my absolute favorite bands of all time. A band called the Smugglers. Now, a couple episodes ago, I mentioned Grant Lawrence, who is actually today celebrating his 10th anniversary on CBC Radio. So congratulations, Grant. Nice job. Grant's band was a band by the name of the Smugglers. I don't know how well you can see that. Now, the video clip that I'm going to play actually comes from this CD. It comes from the Mint Records site on YouTube. So if you go to youtube.com/MintRecs, that is RECS, you can find some of their stuff there. You can also go to thesmugglers.com and check that out. Now, this is actually the liner notes from the CD. And if you sort of check out this little bit over here, that is the "We'd like to thank." Yeah, I'm in there. So not only am I a legend in my own mind, I do actually live vicariously through the celebrity of my friends. This is the Smugglers. Check them out. I love them. You should too. Roll it.
Run, run, says goodbye. I love Vancouver, Vancouver in my hometown. Vancouver, BC, Vancouver, BC. Oh, well, the sun don't shine and the rain goes pouring down. Vancouver, BC, Vancouver, BC. Oh, where history's made, there's always a fire. At the smiling pool, they rock all night. I love Vancouver, Vancouver is my hometown.
Now, Grant Lawrence, as I said, is the lead singer of the Smugglers. One of their guitar players is a lovely gentleman by the name of David Carswell. Now, David Carswell also has a studio downtown Vancouver here called JCDC Studios. The New Pornographers have done a lot of their recording there, and Dave's produced some of their stuff. Now, the JC in the JCDC is John Collins. John Collins is the bass player from the New Pornographers, but John Collins used to be the bass player in the band that sort of rounds out the three that were playing at that awesome gig. And that band was The Evaporators. Now, the front man of The Evaporators is someone that you should all know, and if you don't, you are lousy Canadians and you are not music fans. His name is Nardwuar, the human serviette. Now, what Nardwuar used to do is he would save up his money from his paper route, and rather than go out and buy shit for himself, he would throw all ages shows and put out albums. Albums like this one. Oh God, My Mum's on Channel 10. It's a compilation album. Now, Nardwuar you can find a few places on the web. You can see the Evaporators videos at youtube.com/Nardwuar Serviette. There's Nardwuar.com, and there's also myspace.com/Nardwuar, and that is NARDWUAR. Now, if you take a look, you can't see it, but I'll just sort of down here. It says interview: Nardwuar versus Jeff Connolly, Joey Shithead versus Nardwuar, Nardwuar versus Jello Biafra, Nardwuar versus Gerald Ford. If you didn't know, Nardwuar is probably just as famous for his interviews, if not more so, than his music. Go to his site. You will laugh till you pee. Going to play a video clip, as I said, of the Evaporators. This is what that video looks like on 45. This is the Evaporators. This is Nardwuar. Love them, live them, be them. Roll it. So that was the Evaporators. I'm going to put the information for all the bands here so you can find it. Now, if you are in the Vancouver area on January 26th, 2008, in case you guys are watching this 10 years from now, I doubt, but whatever, 2008, the Evaporators will be playing a live, all-ages show at the Sealin Hall in North Vancouver. If you get a chance, check that out. They kick ass, and they are not to be missed. The Georgia Strait, which for those of you who don't know is kind of like Vancouver's Rolling Stone with all the connotations, once referred to the Evaporators as the best live act bar none in Vancouver. So as I said, if you get a chance, check them out on January 26th at Sealin Hall in North Vancouver. If not, as I said, I've given you a whole bunch of places to find them on the web. So that is the Evaporators, the Smugglers, and the Gruesomes. Great shit. I am Baron Cameron, the aging rock star. If you have a gig coming up, let me know. I'll let them know. And if there's anything on the internet I should be looking at, shake a leg, point me in that direction, and off I'll go. Until then, goodbye.